Today's game comes to you from Gongaii Games. Now that we have a release date for Covert Missions, pre-orders are now officially open. As always, don't forget code Commando10 at checkout for more extra savings combined with their free shipping on 25 or more for significant total savings. This year, for the first time, introducing the Gongaii set, a traditional Saga style set, at $325 with the Commando 10 discount puts it below many competitors' pricing. Be sure to check them out at gongaii.com.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Dice Commando's coverage of Monday Night Dice Standard here at Gongaii Games. On our left we have Andrew, he's playing Jin Cassian. On our right we have Derek, he's playing Newt Gunrain, Wolf, Yularen, and Jabba. He of course is using Separatist Conspiracy, so he's on the full-on villain mill. He has the command center so he can try and do Grand Moff mill shenanigans. So Andrew will win the roll-off and will likely choose his battlefield here. Andrew's best chance in this matchup's probably full-on mill kill, just try to attack Derek's deck in hand and put in damage where he can get it. So I do think advantage probably lies with Andrew here. The two shields go onto Wolf. Cassian rolls in with a discard and a 2. So Derek will have to start removing and spending cards, or just start losing cards and taking damage, one of the two. Alright, so 1 for Mastermind, that'll allow Andrew to mill 1 from the top of Derek's deck as per the occupied city. Goes back to Andrew here. There's Andrew's action here. Yep, so he'll just put 2 into Newt, but he will mill. So we see a Lecture Shock, alright. Back to Derek. He's doing the Yularen power action, so see what we're looking at here. So there's Jin, Scruffy, Pickings, Scruffy, and Suppressive. So you can't get rid of anything because nothing's in the discard pile, but in the future, if he spots something that's in the discard pile, he can get rid of it. So Suppressive Fire goes down. There's a probe for 2, or 2 random, I should say. Likely gets 2. Oh, he's only going to get 1. Alright, so he gets the Pickings, not a horrible pull. I'll let Andrew bring in Jin. Gets a 2 gun and a blank, so he'll look at the top 3 of Derek's deck. Gets to put 1 on top and then mill. Probably gets rid of the Mastermind. Made to Suffer, that's an interesting choice as well. So he puts Well Connected on top and chucks. Or I should say mills. Alright, there's a shock for the 2. Right, so Andrew takes 1. Unscrupulous, and then mills 1. He probably actually wouldn't have minded Unscrupulous being there just for the extra mill. Alright, so Jabba's going to come in. He'll look at the top 4, and then he can put a yellow event that he finds there into his hand, which goes to explain why Andrew did the Well Connected. Alright, so Derek whiffed. That was what Andrew was trying to set him up for, was best chance at whiffing. And then 2 more into Newt. So Andrew has not spent any resources this round. Alright, here comes Wolf with the Mastermind. There's the 2 for 1 and a focus. That's 2 discard for 1, that is. So it looks like Andrew's thinking about suppressiving the 2 discard. Yep, so that's what he does. So he spins 1, and it is now still Andrew's action here because that is a react. So Andrew actually just claims. So Newt coming in probably goes to resources here. Alright, so Separatist Conspiracy, so Andrew probably... Okay, Andrew decides to lose, so I was going to say maybe lets him draw, but... Cassian and Jin are much better at milling from deck, so it's better for Andrew to have those in his deck. Alright, so gets 2 resources and then drops Unscrupulous, and then he'll mill 1 more. Then gets the Crosshairs. Alright, so I think there's no way I think about it. Andrew's definitely in the lead on that, so All right, Andrew chooses to mill the 2 for Newt, so he can get the addition or save the additional resources because he has the Gin pistol in his hand and he really wants to get Gin pistol on the table. Probably won't be able to do it this round unless he rolls the resource on Cassian. All right, so there's a scrap heap for 1. That'll help him get at least 1 more resource, so maybe Gin pistol comes out next round if he can keep it in hand, which is unlikely. All right, Jabba coming in with the 2 dice, so he does have Unscrupulous on there, which can cause him to... All right, so we're looking at the 4 for Jabba. He gets, okay, yellow event, or he takes Cocky. Oh, Andrew resistance rings, and he'll mill the top, and then exhaust. So yeah, he pays 1 and then gets it back on the mill. All right. It's an Imposing Presence, which is a really good removal card in a mill deck. All right, so he's going to Yularen, so we'll look at the hand. Scruffy, Gin Pistol, and Scruffy. Yep. Same ones we saw last round. All right, Cassian coming in. 2 gun and a blank. So the question is, will Derek respond? By removing, I mean. He does have an Entangle in hand, we can see. Might not be a horrible use, although it feels bad. But Cassian's... Okay, so he's going to Cocky. Yep, so starting with the player, he discards 2 cards, and then... Yep, so Andrew gets rid of both his Scruffies, knowing that one will get cherry-picked by Yularen next round anyway. Rolls in Jin to respond. Alright, actually gets the Resistance Ring special. So that can play, remember, red from... Alright, no answer yet. We didn't have anything to do there. Probably could have discarded a reroll and avoided it, but... Alright, so it goes 2 and then 1 into Newt. So Andrew's trying to special... Actually, I think that's what's going on. Andrew's trying to no answer special into Derek, but Derek has 2 in hand. Derek's likely not going to fall for it, but... Because remember, that Resistance Ring special can play a red event from anywhere, from any discard pile, as long as it's not removed from the game. Alright, so Newt coming in, maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, Newt coming in with a focus. Let Andrew discard. And then let's see if Derek, alright, gets the Cocky. Let's see if Derek plays his card or not. Otherwise, he'll take a significantly large hit here. Alright, Derek's action here. A lot of back and forth with this here, trying not to set yourself up for a blowout. 4 cards is massive. But it is Derek's action still. Alright, so he'll crush the money. That'll keep him off. So Andrew will say that keep him off the no answer because that costs 1, but there is a probe in there. Yep, so remove probe from the game, gets rid of the Entangle, which was in his hand. That was still a smart move by Derek, though. Andrew has no cards in his hand, so... Yep, Separatist gets to draw 2 cards. Andrew claims. Likely gets... Well, yeah, there's no discard here, so I guess Derek's just taking resources. Focus, focus, focus for days. Derek's deck is set up really just with tons and tons of control, but he has a really bad matchup in the counter, or in the mirror, or similar mill off, whatever you want to say. Okay, so he's going to focus to the 2 focus, and I guess he's just probably just going to go money and plus 2 money. Yep. Could use a... With the way he can make money, he could really use buyout But man, buyout with Jabba seems rough. All right, so yeah, there it is. So there's the Grand Moff. So he'll mill 1 because of the occupied city, but now he'll change the battlefield. So Andrew will still have control of it. But then what he can do next round is use the power action on the battlefield, or the claim ability, regardless of if he owns it or not. So that's really the key Derek's engine, is the Grand Moff play, right? All right, so Andrew needs to, yeah, okay, so he drew full, gaining 1 less resource. It's not too worried about it with scrap heap at this point. All right, so Cassian coming in gets a discard and discard. That's worth 4 cards right now. So does Derek respond? He does not. He Grand Moffs, mill 2 cards, gets an entangle and a net trap. And then Andrew will take 2, and then he'll actually gain a resource for scrap heap. All right, Sinister and Well Connected, and then Sinister and Imposing. And then he gets, resource for scrap heap. Now it goes to Derek. That Wolf ability's likely on here. All right, so Jabba coming in first. I don't think he actually has 4 cards in, so he'll drop to how many he has left. We'll see how many he has left here. Yep, he only has 3. Yep, no yellow events left. All right, so there's the overwrite for the Jin pistol, paying 2. That will definitely help get those discards out. Now Jin will get to take 1 card, and the pistol can maybe take another card from top of deck. Actually, would be kind of a sly move if Derek used his Separatist Conspiracy, but he's not. All right, so there's Yularen, so he'll get to take Entangles there, yep. Entangle, but not Hasty. I mean, I wouldn't take Hasty anyway. Yep, so drops the Entangle. All right, so there's Jin. Yeah, Derek maybe probably should have Separatist there, but... Yep, so Andrew gets rid of the Wing Guard and sets the other 2 up. Then he gets to roll in, and there's a couple more triggers left, so he can choose to re-roll. Yep, so he's not going to re-roll the Jin pistol, which will let him chuck the top. And then he can re-roll the Jin dice if he wants, but he's not going to. He'll keep the discard pressure on, which makes sense. I think he did think about it just to put Newt down, but he's really way ahead here on the card, on the discard game, so... Yep, alright, so here comes Newt. Alright, so there's 2, because remember we do have Lothal out, so that'll also be 2 from deck, so Derek will be down, I think, just to 1 card in hand. Because at this point, yeah, doesn't Andrew just claim, take it, and then if Derek has to play a card, then he plays a card, and... Oh, yeah, okay, that's what he's going to do. Oh, sorry. I guess he's not. It looked like he was going to go Separatist Conspiracy and draw that card. Right, so Derek is focusing to resource. Yep, Andrew will claim, chuck the card. And Derek's pretty much done here, right? Alright, rolling Yularen out. Blank, yep, well, that's not helping him. So Andrew has claimed up, so it's all Derek at this point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 or 11 cards in deck. 11, yeah, 1-1. Alright, takes a resource. Alright, Alright, yeah, it actually sends the 3 indirect across the table, calls it a day. So I don't see Andrew not getting that last card. But it has, I mean, the thing is, at this point it's the last card or he's going to roll into damage, right? So Scrap Heap's effectively off. Andrew just takes the 1 resource for Newt. Alright, rolls in Cassian. It's 1 gun. Alright, Moths for the top 2. Nothing major lost there. Alright, Jin coming in. Alright, so he'll get to re-roll everything. Yep. Yeah, again, so Derek's in the rough spot here with this mill kill. Even if Andrew can't roll the discard, Andrew's just going to start plinking away his characters. Alright, Newt coming in. Alright, yep, so resolve. So 2 to Newt, and then 2 to Jabba off Jin. And then now at this point, Andrew will switch over and deal indirect off Cassian. Yep, so 1 more and then 1 indirect that'll come off a shield. Right, so Jabba coming in, focus and a blank. Oh, Andrew plays Bespin, so that'll force Derek, well, not this round, but next round that'll force, okay, so Derek actually just drops it, that'll accelerate it, so that's game, right? Yep, so that was Andrew claiming. I don't know why they put the power action token on him, but yep. Alright, so Andrew will take down the mill off here.
If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.
Hey, thanks for watching Dice Commando. This is Ruth Ann. I appreciate it, and like and subscribe.